Hi there, welcome to the 2N Cancer Podcast. I am Adam Benigni, and this, of course, is Roswell Park's president and CEO, Dr. Candace Johnson. Welcome.
Thank you. It's so great to be here with you, Adam.
It's great. Well, how many of these interviews have we done through the years?
We've done a lot. We've done a lot. And I mean, even when I first came here, I remember.
And now we're in this new forum.
Pretty rocking in here, isn't it? Yeah.
Podcast.
It's pretty good. Podcast, I know.
And this
Who
great
knew?
kind of modern, cutting edge, the way things are going. And there's so much happening, modern and cutting edge, obviously, with Roswell Park.
Yes.
And as we prepare to celebrate the Ride for Roswell's 30th anniversary.
Unbelievable. I know.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. 30 years.
How important, how significant is that event? Has it been, and does it continue to be?
So, and we talk about this every year. It's our signature event. It defines us. Everyone in our community participates. I mean, it's all over the city. It's an event, and that we've done it for 30 years. It's grown and grown, and it's become so important to who we are. And it gets a message out because you always do these wonderful stories and highlight these patients, and because it gives them so much hope. And so to celebrate 30 years of this is just really special.
It's incredible.
It is
Profound. $6 million goal this year. And
we're going to get it.
In 2020, 5.95.
I know.
I think
we were close.
That close.
We were
but
close.
There is sort of a milestone to hit. It's kind of fitting in a certain way.
It is.
3 decades to cross that $6 million mark. 80-something million over the 3 decades raised. And people, I know so many ask you these questions, but there's an exponential increase, of course, in the money. If it's $6 million, there's really more than that. Talk about that true impact and what this all goes to.
So the money that we raise in the ride, actually the money that we get from every individual, we try to turn that money into more money, because the money that we raise goes to fund these pilot studies, these innovative ideas that our physicians and our scientists have, and then we try to turn that money into more funds by applying for grants using that seed money. So, $1 goes to like $26 in grant funding. And when I first came here, I think it was 1 to 11 or something.
Wow. Yeah.
And I think people thought that was great. I mean, actually, it's not a bad deal. Get a return on investment. But when you're talking $1 and $26, that's really incredible. So we do more with the money that we get. But, there's so much exciting going on here. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
We're giving hope in diseases where we never had hope before.
That's one of the things when you've been around this cause and this event for now.
And you know this very well.
2 decades for me.
Yes, I know.
And my wife, Lori,
I know.
very committed to this, and we have personal reasons,
yes.
and like so many others do. But when you've been around it for that long, you can actually see and measure the progress, the lives saved and extended.
Yes.
What was once a truly terminal diagnosis, there's so much hope now.
So much hope.
With potential cures on the horizon. You actually see the difference these dollars over the years, specifically from this event, have made. And a couple of them come to mind. Cervexem, the glioblastoma.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I remember when we did those stories.
Initially, right, and what
it's marching its way to FDA approval. It's in clinical trials all across the country, and it's very exciting. And my goodness, we all know if you hear that someone that you care about has a brain tumor, that's not good. And so this is going to give a lot of hope and promise to those patients.
So Dr. Fenstermaker, Dr.
Yes.
Krzyzewski,
Yes.
and their team, and all that they've done. And then the clean rooms.
Yes.
The CAR T cell, the therapy, the cell therapy, which, again, holds so much promise. Big picture, when you start to hear the word cure being used in a very realistic way. Can you tell us, and Roswell's taking a leading role in that these funds, again, are directly benefiting these labs?
So this was these CARs, and they're called CARs. It's not because you're driving them. It's an anagram for chimeric antigen receptor, but these are little like missiles that are guided towards a particular target. And originally they were guided towards leukemia, acute leukemia. a leukemia where there wasn't a lot of promise in adults. And for the first time ever, these CAR T cells in a clinical trial were curing patients. I mean, cures. It's like that eureka moment where you look in the microscope because you're trying to see, you've treated a patient, and now you take their blood or their bone marrow and you try to see, are the leukemia cells still there? And you're looking, well, I don't know, something must be wrong here. They were gone. They were gone because you'd cured this patient of their disease. I mean, oh my goodness. And the dramatic results that you can see in children with this therapy. So you have this incredible result. And so now what happened is they looked at CAR T cells. Maybe they have a role in lymphomas. And they do. Maybe they have a role in multiple myeloma. And they do. So now we're going to try to apply these CAR T cell therapies, and we have the expert that we recruited from Memorial Sloan Kettering, Rainier Brenchens, my secret weapon, Josh Allen.
The Josh Allen.
The Josh Allen.
Don't say Patrick Mahomes.
I won't.
The Josh Allen.
I know. I said John Elway, but that's because I lived in Denver. That was pretty funny, actually.
That was during the Channel 2.
But you have to be older, too, because, he's yeah.
Believe me, I remember and know John Elway. Well, but back to the point, you have.
So the point is we have the expert here. And so here is Rainier and these new clean rooms. And we have a whole, because when you recruit someone like Rainier Brenchens or you recruit a Josh Allen, other people want to come and work with him. And so we've recruited an incredible cadre of investigators. And I think we had a big press release where we introduced a bunch of those folks. But so we're now going to try to adapt these CAR T cells to solid tumors, pancreas, ovarian, lung, colorectal, diseases where we offer some hope, but we don't for many, many patients. And oh my goodness, what an incredible potential that these cells have. And so we're developing them. We have our own investigators that are doing this work, but we're also partnering with industry because they're going to partner with us, and we're going to help to facilitate research for people not only here in Buffalo, but also around the country.
So to help frame this, who else is doing this on this type of scale?
Well, not on this type of scale. If you ask Rainier, our facility's bigger than anybody else's out there.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah. And so we are doing it in a grand scale. There are many, believe me, every cancer center is doing something with CAR T cells because they're curing people, and everybody wants, everybody wants to be a part of this, and to, it's going to take all of us. And so we couldn't do these studies without the funds that we get from the Ride for Roswell. It's absolutely essential. And when you ask Rainier, it's one of the reasons he came here. Mm-hmm. The dedication of the people. This is a special city. There's just no question about it. And so it's going to be exciting over the next few years.
Now you see it, this community, whatever type of adversity it seems to be dealing with, or cause, or whatever. I think this place rallies better than any other, as far as I'm concerned.
No question about it.
And the 30th Ride for Roswell is going to very much be...
it's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going to make $6 million.
I firmly believe that.
Yes, we will.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Registration is open, and the Celebration of Hope, June the 27th, the 30th Ride for Roswell on June the 28th. Dr. Candace Johnson, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Look forward to seeing you.
Me too.
Very soon. And thank you for joining us on the 2 and Cancer podcast.